Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. This is a little new for me, okay? We are brutally hot. 95, no rain in sight, hadn't had any rain in a while. Overall, the yard looks extremely good. Really been pumping water to it. But I got these two spots, and you can see one right over here to my left and right over here to my right. They're a little bit more brown than the rest of the yard. So when that happens, first thing I look for is disease, okay? And this isn't a pattern that would be associated with any type of disease. Besides, my yard's on a full-blown fungicide program, and I just don't get fungus in my yard, other than, you know, a little bit from time to time, but typically it's cured right away or goes away right away, or I just don't deal with fungus issues because I stay on top of that. So I'm kind of ruling that part out. So when you take the environment that my yard's growing in, cool season turf, super duper hot weather, and no help from the rain. I'm only watering with my irrigation system, which is not the same as the rain that falls out of God's sky. It's something's different about it. I don't know what it is, but it's different, and we're not getting any. So I need to figure out what's wrong with these two spots right here. So what I like to do is take my compaction tester. This is basically a probe that you can run in the ground. It's got a little dial up here. I've got my GoPro attached. I'm going to show you some close-ups of it, and we'll do a little bit of probing and see what happens. All right, so let's go right here where the hard spot is, or where the brown spot is, and you can see I'm pushing and I'm getting down. I can't even, you see it pegging out it well above the do not exceed part. So for whatever reason, I've got a hard spot in my yard. Now I'm gonna go right over here where the grass is green and lush and thick, and it doesn't have any type of brown whatsoever in it. Watch the difference. And you can see right here I've buried the probe with no problem. So what does that tell me? Well, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I've got exceptional coverage with my irrigation. Obviously, when I probe around the entire yard, the closer I get to an irrigation head, the easier it is to probe. In between heads, I can still go down. It takes a little bit more effort. But this spot right here, as you can see, I can only get it in the ground that deep, and that is very, very unlike my yard. For 4, 5, 6 years now, even before I put the irrigation system in a normal year, I could take that probe and bury it. It's very hot, so I'm sorry if I'm panting. In a normal year, I could take that probe and bury it, even pre-irrigation, simply because I don't deal with compaction issues because of all the humic acid type things and soil amendments I've used over the course of the years. It's just pretty much eliminated the compaction. But I'm a little hard right here, so I'm gonna help this out. And at the same time, I'm gonna see if I can't heal up that little bit of brown right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this product that I've been testing out this year, and it's actually a wetting agent. And what this wetting agent is going to do is going to allow me to apply water. It's going to allow that water to really soak in deep, go down deep in the ground. That way that's going to soften that ground back up, and in turn help me reduce that little bit of stress that I'm dealing with in this one little particular area. So something else I added to the mix was I put a couple of ounces of microgreen in that can. And I basically, it's just a hand can, watering can, whatever you call it. And I sprinkled it out over here and a little bit over here. And now I'm going to turn my 2 wobbler sprinklers on. I've got my big sprinkler, the little wobble head. Those things are so cool because it'll isolate my water to this one spot. And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna let it run. I've got 2 of them, one on each side. I'm gonna let them run for about an hour, And then over the course of the next week, I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see what happens. So I'm anxious to see if this is going to turn out in my favor, or if it'll not get any better or get worse, or whatever the case may be. But only time will tell now. Of course, I'm documenting everything. I write all this stuff down, take notes and pictures before and after and all that kind of thing, so that you know, it just helps me in the future with things I do in the yard. If I get a similar circumstance somewhere else, I can go back to my notes and say, well, I did this, tried this, and the result was this, and it worked or didn't work, and then I can maybe adjust a little bit for the next time I need to attempt something like this. And you know, that's how you learn, right? You trial and error, test it out, see if it works. Brand new product. I've applied it at the shop. I'm getting great results with that shop with water penetration. But here in my yard, I've actually been waiting for a good opportunity to use it. So here it is, and we'll try it out and see what happens. Say, I appreciate you taking time out of your day. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel. Tell all your buddies and all that cool stuff. And I'll check you later.